Hola amigos, ¿cómo estás esta día? Esta día is Julio 16, 2025. Okay? Today is July 16th, 2025, and I'm going to try to catch some live trading on camera. This is probably going to be pretty boring for a lot of my followers, and that's okay. But anyone interested in what I got going on, my day trading and whatnot, you may find this useful. Maybe I'm able to teach you something. So right now I'm looking at my Thinkorswim app. Just kind of got my watch list up. This is how I like to have it. I like to have the tide, what I call the overall market, up. It gives me a gist of where the tide's at. High tide lifts all boats. So before I really get started, I'll kind of flick through the tickers, see where the market's at. Yesterday we hit all-time highs at 627.97. That's where it opened at, pushed to, and then it failed and sold off all day. That's okay. That doesn't really worry me. Um, because the market's still intact. It's still right there. Then we go to the NASDAQ. It's doing really good. Then we go to the Russell 2000. It's doing really good. I like to look at the technology sector. That's kind of what's leading this push, especially off the NVIDIA news of Trump allowing the H20 chips to be shipped to China. That's a nice evening doji star. We'll see if it can push higher than that. But usually an evening doji star candlestick shows the sign of a reversal. We'll go to the Dow, gold. We'll go to Bitcoin, which hit all-time highs as well. I really am mad that Kathy Woods and ARK Invest did a reverse. No, they did a split on their Bitcoin ETF trust because it used to really reflect the price of Bitcoin. Now it's, I can't really tell by looking at this chart what the price of Bitcoin is. It used to be priced at like, if Bitcoin was at 100,000, this ETF would be right at like $100. And if Bitcoin was at 101,000, the ETF would be at 101. Well, I think they did a 3-for-1 reverse split. So now you got to do some weird math, and it just takes too much time. But I can still look at this chart and tell that it's at all-time highs. Sometimes throughout the day, I'll keep the SPY somewhere on my screen, but I'm going to switch to my day trade. My day trade here because I've been using the MACD, moving average convergence divergence, to try to find bottoms in some of these tickers. Just using it, trying it out, seeing how it goes. We are 1 minute away from market open, so I'm going to share with you my watch list. You can also find that at Profitly. So breakout stocks that I'm watching are USAR, OMEX. These are two tickers in the basic minerals sector. And with Trump starting a trade war with Russia, giving them 50 days, now 49, to make a deal with the Ukraine-Russia conflict, or he's going to put crazy tariffs and sanctions on them, we're seeing some momentum come into the basic minerals market, the rare earth minerals market. We're also getting a really nice spike on BTCS. This is a beautiful daily chart that we can look at here. It did rock me. I was expecting a bigger first green day on this day here. Now what I'm looking for, it's gapping up above this high made back here. I would love a pullback into the 550 area for maybe a buy. Let's see how it's acted pre-market. It stayed above this level the whole time. So we'll see. We'll see. I'm in no big rush. It hit 615. The high is 619. I really don't want to buy into strength at 619 just because these things are super tricky, but we'll see. Now, if I had to choose between USAR and OMEX, I like OMEX a lot. It's just a really pretty consolidation in chart. Market open. RGTI at or above. Let's check out what Quantum's doing. Beautiful chart on quantum computing. We'll roll through some of these other tickers real fast. They're all holding up really well. The leader is IONQ. If you want to buy an ETF that has all quantum computing names, you would use QTUM. But RGTI is above that. We're going to set some more alerts. just in case we get a crazy spike. I really don't feel like buying quantum computing. Quantum computing is another sector that is just all over the damn place. Everything is opening up green. Bitcoin with a big spike. We'll see. I'm gonna set an alert here on Bitcoin's all-time high, just to have it, just to know if it is going to break out. Okay. Real estate getting a big push. Maybe we're getting some lower rates. I also keep the State Street Spider ETFs on my screen, the sectors to see where money is flowing into and out of. And healthcare has been really getting rocked lately. So um, now here are some big pre-market spikers. I don't really like trading them, but damn, our pre-market spikers hot right now. I'm gonna get an order ready to go on my phone for BTCS. I will buy a little bit if it can touch this breakout level down here. Don't know what's gonna happen, but we'll see. RGTI making a massive push right now. Wow, is there some news I haven't seen? Cuts 2 cubic gate error rate in half ahead of. That's pretty good news. Qubits are what powers these quantum computers. 1530 is where I should have the alert. Let's check on the other quantum computing names right quick. This is just an AI name I like to keep track of. There's an actual company with a ticker AI, pretty fancy. Checking on any chicken hogs? Nope, no chicken hogs. Okay. Um, QBT, QBTS. RGTI is the best looking chart and it has news. So we'll keep an eye on that, okay? Yesterday's big runner was Cage, Zage, however the hell you want to pronounce it. We're going to watch it. If it sits here and consolidates, it could be a big breakout chart. So I'm going to set some alerts on Zage. I want a day of consolidation before the big spike. I'm going to drop this out. I got too much going on my screen. VOR, UMAC. Looking good, looking good. Let's check out the 15-day. It's a really pretty 15-day, 15 minutes. A higher price stock, though, so I really don't want to buy it if I don't have to. IXL is getting a lot of attention in the chat room. Let's see what's going on with it. See what sector it's in. Pharmaceuticals, big float. Lots of volume, though. I really just don't like the chart. Let's check out some other. Man, that is a really good looking chart. Push above highs, and I may have to join BTCS here. I really don't want to, but this is a very nice looking chart. I mean, it's a beautiful daily chart, so we'll see what happens here. So I got 100 shares filled. I'm playing it really small. It did push above the open price, and it looks like it's turning around instantly on me. There we go. There we go. That's a big push. I would like to add again at 619. I'm just going to keep it on watch for now. Very small position. I have a small account. I'm trying to get over PDT again. So we'll keep this on watch. It's just a good looking daily chart. Getting some decent volume. Really nice push. I would love to see it get above 6, consolidate up here for a little bit. There we go. Very nice action on BTCS. I think they made, or they might be the one with the Ethereum treasury. Let's see. Yeah, they're doing the ETH holding. Yeah. So it'd be good to check on what ETH is doing. Looks like it's kind of sitting here chilling. ETHE is the ARC. Okay, we're getting a nice push on Ethereum. I am going to check Google. Ethereum price up 1% today. Yeah, it's pushing higher. That's good. That's good for BTCS and crypto names. No! It's just a really good daily chart. So I'm looking at the 1 day, 1 minute. This is just VWAP. Would love to see price stay above the VWAP. Um, and this is the daily chart. The overall theme looks really bullish. I mean, this is a really good looking chart. It is a former runner, but man, do these crypto names just trade so weird. So I'm being cautious. I don't have the best entry at 586. I like to keep the Tim Sykes Millionaire Challenge chat room open and just kind of flick through the tickers, see what everyone's talking about, see what the market and the theme is doing. And please, again, this is not live. This is going to be recorded and then posted. This is for informational purposes only. I'm not telling you to become a day trader. If you can't sit in front of your laptop like this, you probably shouldn't do it at all. If you're trading on your phone at work, probably shouldn't be doing that. Just for informational purposes only. This is definitely not investment advice. It's not day trading advice either. I'm not investing in any of these companies. I don't really. No, no, no. I do blue chip investments only. Companies that have proven themselves. Um, this is just day trading. Really, you could call it scalping. So don't take this as personal investment advice. No state authorities or SEC has not approved any of this information. I am a financial advisor. I do not day trade with client funds. My day trading account is completely separate from Fenwick Financial. I have no plans on day trading with anyone's funds. That is not what Fenwick Financial does. Fenwick Financial is for long term investments. Beautiful breakout on BTCS. Beautiful. Now, what do I want to see? I want to see it keep pushing, consolidate, and hold its highs. Now, what's my sell target? That's difficult because this thing has massive price range. As you can see on the breakout back here, it went from 2, closed at 3, but it really pushed to 4. So this thing can spike 100% in a day, no problem. It went from $3 to $6 here on July 8th, on Julio de Ocho. So I am just watching it. I could see it hitting 7 today. We'll put 7 as the price target. I don't want to see any massive shakeouts. A return to 580 would really piss me off. But it could very easily do that. I mean, these small cap companies are notorious for doing offerings right in the middle of the trading day. So I have seen multiple small cap stocks trade, do an offering, and get halted and pretty much plummet. I mean, at any second here, I could be down like that. So um, I typically keep my finger on the trigger, my finger on the sell trigger. Now, this is a beautiful straight up spike, almost $1 a share, anything over 640, and I'm going to take some size. No, 650, and I'm going to take some size off. Honestly, I'm going to sell 1/4 of my position here above 640. I'm going to put it in here at 641. You're going to see it pop on the screen. I probably should have sold some there. just to lock in some gains. Definitely should have sold some there. That was a beautiful push higher. Again, BTCS, I would not be surprised at all to see this thing go all the way back down to 560 or lower. It wouldn't, I'd be like, oh, cool, normal, whatever. It's just how these crypto names trade. And look, right there, it went from 649 to 617 in the blink of an eye, in less than a minute. You got to be really fast. Now it's $6. You got to be really fast if you're going to day trade these names. I'm going to put. I like to draw the breakout level with these 619. See how it popped up there. Now we're going to see what happens. It's not abnormal at all for breakouts to break out and then pull back and consolidate. So I'll show you a spreadsheet here later of breakouts that I've been tracking. I've got my timer on. It broke out at what time here? 9:38. So we're 3 minutes into the breakout. And it's having a massive retracement. Look at that. I should have sold some at 6:30 and above. Typically, it's like a good breakout will consolidate for 15 to 30 minutes before getting back above that breakout level. I'm going higher, but Bitcoin trades so weird. I could see this thing sitting here for another day or two. As I'm watching this stock, I'm scanning the market, looking at the chat room, seeing what's going on. I can tell you though, it's going to piss me off, and what it's going to do is return to my entry price, and I'm going to sell for a dollar gain when I had, $60 on the dang table. I'm not going to let a winner turn into a loser. Come on, find some support. I'm not going to turn a winner into a loser. I'd rather make a penny than lose money. I've got my finger on the sell trigger. I don't care if it finds support here and rips higher. I'm not going to turn a winner into a loser. This is exactly how these crypto names trade. I should have taken some off the table on that push above the breakout just because this is what they do all over the place intradaily. Come on, crypto, don't be a hoe. Go up and be a bro. There we go. Come on, act like a decent human being. There we go. There we go. Stay above 6. Don't give me no bullshit here. I mean, this is if Ethereum's spiking, you should be too, BTCS. I'm telling you. Come on. We're going to look at a nice short squeeze, E up 250% in a day. Crazy. Look at that. Big short squeeze. Spike right at open from 18 to 25. Let's look at Zage, yesterday's big spiker. I want to show you guys how crazy this market is. I mean, it was at 3, it hit 8. And now we have another one. It's like the machines go from one ticker to the next. There we go, BTCS. Be a dog. Come on. Come on. Oh! In other news, I collected my first green pepper the other day. Each green pepper at Kroger is like $1.50, and the plant was $6. So if we can do math, we need 4 green peppers before we have our return on investment. All that pepper plant has to produce is 4 green peppers, and we have a return on investment. And we're 1 in. I need 3 more. Would love to see this consolidate around here. Do not make a new low. That would really piss me off. I wouldn't be surprised if they shake people out like me and then rip it higher later in the afternoon. Volume is dropping off. That's no bueno. I need that volume to stay popping. Obviously, we need to see more buyers than sellers, right? That's what pushes stock prices higher. Just more buyers and sellers. Okay, RGTI. Apparently, it is still a booming. Man, BTCS, you some bullshit. While we're sitting here chilling, I'm gonna flick through the tide. S&P 500, sitting here consolidating. BTCS, sitting here pissing me off. QQQ, the NASDAQ, triple nickels, baby. Russell 2000, dropping a little bit. Let's do TLT, 20-year Treasury bonds. That yield's going up, ain't it? Dow Jones. I like to look at SCHD. Not doing too hot, boy. Come on, market pulling back. Market pulling back. Gold. All right, all right, all right. Let's flip through the sectors. Yeah. Real estate. Consolidating, waiting for them race drops. Healthcare. It's the leveraged one. What the hell? What the hell? XLV financials, utilities. It looks like money is moving from technology. See how we're getting that little over the hill, and it's going into utilities, communications, discretionary, staples. That's interesting. Utilities and staples not moving in unison. Energy, industrials, consumer, or basic materials. What the BTCS? You suck. And technology. Let's go some leverage funds. SS, SSO, QLD, DDM, TQQ. Let's flip through some more tickers. NVIDIA, AMD, Skyworks Solutions. Let's do Oracle. Let's see what that boy with that Hawaii island is up to. He might buy another one the way that stock's moving. Know what I'm saying? Walmart, Kroger, Waste Management, Nike, Lulu. Lulu getting smacked in the mouth. Colgate. Got to brush them pearly whites, right? Kraft Heinz. Everybody got to die. That's Service Corporation International. Everybody got to die. Costco. Everybody got to eat. Target. Man, BTCS, you ain't worth nothing. You ain't worth nothing. Oh my gosh, I'm getting out of that. $2 gain. Wow, I got shaken out. Oh my goodness. I want to see some consolidation. And I'm totally down to re-enter. I mean, I'm just not turning a winner into a loser. I just ain't going to do it. I just ain't going to do it no more. I ain't about that life. It's going to shake me out, though. That's what it just did. It's probably going to rip higher now. I'm going to have to get a higher average. Craziness. Yeah, it just shook me out. That's all it did. That's all right. That's all right. One trade at a time, bruh. Straight up, straight down. Let's go back to the overall market. Yeah? Yeah? Dollar General. One in every neighborhood in small town America. Come on, help me out here. Tesla. Everybody likes to talk about Tesla and Elon. MicroStrategy. Oh, ho, ho, ho. Let's do BTCS. Really, just silliness, man. Just silliness. SRM, oil and gas. Let's go over some of those. What back? This big spike back here was when we bombed Iran. INDO. Okay, they're all junk. I may buy a little bit of BTCS again here. See if we can get down to 570. I'm going to do a small position that I will add to. That's just what it do. It's just what BTCS do. I'm telling you, I should have sold way after that breakout push. Um, yeah, back to the overall market. Yeah, I'm gonna go on for another 7 minutes, and then I'll post this. And if people like it, cool. If they don't, even better. Again, it's for informational purposes only. I'm just showing you the life of a day trader. That's it. That's it. You know who owns most of ChatGPT? Microsoft. PLTR, Palantir, AVGO, Broadcom, bro, Visa, JP Morgan, Wells Fargo. Let's see what that boy in Omaha is up to. Berkshire Hathaway. Oh man. Oh man. Oh man. Only the dogs know what MOAH is. Only some dogs know what that is. Amazon. Tesla again. Home Depot. I know that Home Depot is getting rocked. Lowe's is getting rocked. Boy, every time you go into Lowe's, there's a line. It's kind of weird, ain't it? Let's go healthcare. Eli Lilly, J&J. J&J getting some nice moves. I see you, bruh. Pfizer. Abbott Labs. Merc.